This video is brought to you by Squarespace. On today's video, we're gonna see 3 tips for editing your first YouTube videos, 3 tips that I wish I knew when I started editing videos for my channel. Hey everybody, for those of you who are watching me for your first time, welcome. I'm Emilio and I post videos here on tutorials, filmmaking tips, gear reviews, tech reviews, and so much more. So if you're into this kind of stuff, consider subscribing to the channel, and also don't forget to ring the notification bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. It's been almost 2 years, and I still remember the time that I was thinking to create my YouTube channel, and to be honest, I was waiting for everything to be perfect, and between the two of us, nothing was perfect. I will share with you today 3 things that I didn't pay too much attention, and they make huge impact to your videos. And we're gonna start with what I think the most important thing when it comes to editing your videos: audio. I know that you probably already have heard that audio is 50% of your video. And to be more precise, based on my personal experience, 50% is audio, 25% is lighting, and 25% is the video. And let me explain why audio is so important. If you start watching a video and the audio is not good, the first thing that you're gonna do in the first seconds is gonna be to close that window, close this video, choose to watch a different video, or move away. So my first tip here is to invest in a good, not necessarily pricely, but in a good microphone, and also learn how to edit your audio for your videos. I'm using the DT D3 Pro microphone. I'm very satisfied with that sound, and do I recommend it? 100%. But if you think that the price is something, the budget that you can afford, there are other options as well, even from DT, not the D3 Pro microphone, and I will have some links in the description of this video down below, affiliate links for you to check out some microphones. Also, one more tip for your audio is the microphone you choose to purchase, whatever microphone you choose, to place it as closer as possible to your mouth. As you can see, it's right here, and I'm just removing it from the frame. If you're planning to do voiceovers, you can do them with the DT3 Pro, for example, but it's a good investment if you go into a condenser microphone so you can have more of that studio voice. After you record your video, you need to edit the video, right? So you need to learn the EQ, the low frequencies, the high frequencies, how you can edit your voice to sound better. And the YouTuber that I recommend for you to check out, and I will have his channel in a link in the description of this video down as well, is Alex Knickerbocker. I hope I said that right. Check him out, you're not gonna be disappointed. And also about the EQ and how you can make your voice sound better. If you don't want to get the route to learn the basics of EQ from Alex that I mentioned earlier, you can always trust the Nectar plugin and RX8 plugin from Isotope, but more about these plugins you will see in a future video. And of course, on the video, it's not only the microphone, it's not only the audio that we record, but it's something very important that it's called sound design and sound effects. Imagine a video without sound effects, it is gonna be very naked, very empty. But if we start doing and sound effects like that, for example, introduction for your products, or when you make introduction on a scene, when you have videos and you're adding sound effects for the images that you saw in your videos. And as for sound effects, one pack that I recommend for you to check out for your videos is the Essential Flow Sound Effect Pack from Brian North, or Bree North. I hope I'm telling his name right. I purchased this pack, I'm very satisfied, and it has plenty of different textures, ambient sounds, risers, and you know, it's not only the whoosies when you go to sound effects. Check out the link that I have below, you can hear the sound effects and you will understand what I'm saying. Also, another good source for sound effects, but also audio and music for your videos is Artlist. And you will find a link so you can have a free trial in Artlist to try it out, and when you're ready to buy, you will also get a discount by using the link that you will find in the description of this video down below. So check this out as well. And let's move now to tip number 2. And tip number 2 is color grading and picture profiles. When I started, I'm running a Sony a6500. I remember that I was saying to myself, oh, I'm gonna get the Sony. I'm gonna try the S-Log2, the S-Log3, the Cine 1, Cine 2, Cine 3, Cine 4. And besides all this enthusiasm, when I started editing the videos and recording the videos, basically I remember that one of the most popular videos right now on the channel, it was recorded in S-Log3. I corrected the keros, I corrected the contrast, I corrected everything. I didn't pump up the saturation, and it's a zombie version of the Emilio right now. It's the dolly zoom effect, and footages are gonna come as I speak right now. That I was like, okay, you need to learn, first of all, if you wanna color grade your footage, okay, you need to learn how to color grade, but it's not that easy because mistakes are gonna happen, okay, but it's not that easy to color grade, as you already know, in 8-bit footage, like the Sony a6500. So, my safe option for all of you who are starting YouTube right now is go to the standard picture profile. If you want, just have -1 in the sharpness, have -1 on the contrast or the saturation, but please stay on the standard picture profile, and as you're moving forward, I promise you, you're gonna get better. So be safe, standard profiles, you can thank me later. Before moving to the tip number 3, let me take a moment to talk about Squarespace. If you don't know who Squarespace is an online platform where you can get your domain or build your website without having any knowledge at all at web design or web developing. With Squarespace, you can choose between high-end designers' templates that you can use them as your structure and start building your website. So if you're a creative artist and you want to have a portfolio, a site to showcase your work, head over to squarespace.com/Emilio. You can try it for free first, and when you're ready to buy, you can use the coupon code Emilio and get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much, Squarespace, and let's go now to tip number 3. My favorite program when it comes to video editing is Final Cut Pro 10. You already know that if you know my channel, or if you see the playlist of the Final Cut Pro 10 tutorials. Now, one of the main reasons I chose Final Cut is that it has the option to give you third-party plugins that make your life easier as an editor. You can save a lot of time when you use plugins in Final Cut and have effects and tools in your workflow that you don't have to do manually. For example, in a lot of comments on my tutorials in Final Cut, I was receiving, we want to have a zoom in and zoom out on your screen when you're doing tutorials. And when you were doing the zoom in and zoom out in Final Cut, there are some flows that, it's zooming in and then zooming out and moving to the left, moving to the right. It's a madness. So for that, I followed Jesse Driftwood's advice, to be honest here, and I'm using the Add Motion plugin from FX Factory. And FX Factory has a lot of plugins, not only the Add Motion, but lots of plugins for Final Cut. I will have a link in the description of this video down below for you to check them out. And just remember, when you're using Final Cut, having the option to have all these plugins, and you have seen a lot of plugins on my channel. For me personally, this is a lifesaver. This is a lifesaver when you're a video editor. I hope you found this video helpful and you learned something new today. Please let me know in the comments if you like this kind of videos of tips for new YouTubers. I will be more than happy to create more videos like this one. And if you liked it, you know what to do. Like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. I said it 2 times already. And I'm waiting you in the comment section down below just to say hi, introduce yourself, let's start the interaction going. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Emilio Takas with a sunburn, and I will see you in the next video.